Otherwise, they are not much useful. That is what is generally said in Niruktam and Vyākaraṇa. But what happens? They cannot be totally useless.
Okay.
One thing for self. When you are doing it, suppose a pregnant lady is listening to these mantras, irrespective of the fact whether she knows the meaning or not, they will have their effect.
How? So sorry, very very sorry, but I am very learning. I'm very.
No. Shabda has got Shakti or not?
Shabda got Shakti, but if I say if I talk to you in Russian language, will it make any impact?
They do not bring the Military Bhasha, Sanskritam and the Veda mantras. Veda mantras have got the capacity.
Okay.
When you pronounce them, for Gayatri Japa or any Japa, anything,
they
will have their effect.
Okay, Mantra Shakti will be there.
Mantra Shakti is there, no? Because Russian or German or any other language, those Shabdas have got the general meaning only. There is no other purpose. In the beginning, we discussed Sanskritam. So what happens is, the person is supposed to know the meaning, the Purohita or whoever it is, but that has not been happening. Even Patanjali was commenting, Tatadhite Tatveda Pāṇini Sotram, Vyākaraṇam Vetti, Adhite Vettiva. Whether he knows Vyākaraṇam or he is learning Vyākaraṇam, in both the senses, Vyākaraṇa will be there. Then Patanjali raised up the question. Yaha Vetti, whoever knows, he is learning, who is learning knows the meaning. Then he answered, Patanjali himself, Naitayoho avashyaka samaveshaha. No, the recitation and knowing the meaning, both are not just coincident thing. I mean, they need not come combinedly. Kashchana sampatham pathati. Sampatham means nowadays people are doing, most of the Vedic scholars, 99.99%, they are just reciting Veda. They don't know the meaning.
Yeah, most of the people. Even me also in some point. Earlier I didn't used to know the Gayatri Mantra, meaning of the Gayatri Mantra. So I was,
So what happens? So Patanjali, what Patanjali said, that means Pāṇini knew about this. Having yes, after all he was a yogi, so he can see the things behind the wall, already gone, coming, bhavishyat. That is what we discussed in Yoga and Shastram. Because in Satyam, the capacity is like that. Anyway, so Yoga Pratyaksha. Therefore, he said, Yada Yaha Adhite, Tad Adhite, Tad Veda. Both he used it. See, what kind of the Doradrishti is such that you cannot simply imagine. No. Is it okay?
Okay.
So the following verse is from Hitopadesha. See, there are things in the world. Whichever is yours, that is yours only. That means you are referring to Vidhi. In other words, whichever is not yours, it may be a person, it may be a thing. It is not yours only. You may just move heaven and etc. Nothing happens. So, Arakshitam tisthati daiva rakshitam. Arakshitam tisthati daiva rakshitam. Arakshitam tisthati daiva rakshitam. Surakshitam daiva hatam vinashyati. Surakshitam daiva hatam vinashyati. Jivatyanathopi pane visajjitaha जीवत्यनाथो विवने विसर्जितः कृतप्रयत्नोऽपि गृहे न जीवति कृतप्रयत्नोऽपि गृहे न जीवति अरक्षितं तिष्ठति दैव रक्षितं सुरक्षितं दैव हतं विनश्यति जीवत्यनाथोऽपि वने विसर्जितः कृतप्रयत्नोऽपि गृहे न जीवति हितोपदेश. Nowadays it is the best example. See, arakshitam, you did not protect it by any effort. You did not take any special care. Rakshati, tishtati daiva rakshitam, but it is protected by vidhi, destiny. Then it is exactly with there. Arakshitam, tishtati daiva rakshitam. Arakshitam api, yadi daiva rakshitam, tarhi tishtati. You won't lose that thing. Then, surakshitam daiva hatam vinashyati. See, daiva is destiny is against that particular thing. Then although you protect it from all corners. See, Parikshit Maharaja was actually at Sarpa Yaga committed. Before that, Parikshit was staying in a great palace built on a single, just like we have motorcycle is a single shock absorber. Like the single pillar. On a single pillar, in Samudra, ocean. Still, Takshaka came in the form of a small insect through a lemon with a Veda Pandita and hit him. So, Surakshitam Daiva Hatam Venashyati. If it is not protected by Daiva, Venashyati. How? Can you give an example? Jivatyanathopi vane visarjitaha. You just leave behind a child in a forest. He will be alive. What is the example? Shakuntala. See, neither Vishwamitra nor Manaka wanted this child. She was Shakuntala. The birds were there, they were protecting. She was alive. So, Jivati, Anathopi, Natha means Rakshakaha, who protector. Anathopi, although there is no protector, Vane Visajjitaha, the one who is left in a forest, Saha Jivati. Jivati means Jivatyava. He will certainly be alive. Then, Krataprayatno Pigruhena Jivati. All doctors are there around. All the relatives, everybody. In his own house, so many people are protecting, but he is dead. Why? Krataprayatnopi. Although a lot of efforts are made, Gruhe, in his own house, Najivati, he will not be alive, he will die. Why I am saying is, in Japan, etc., certain countries, most of the people they get nervous, they get frustrated, whatever you call pessimistic, they commit suicide. Why is it happening? Because there are no proper gurus to guide. See, generally, I told my children, see, initially it looks as if the entire universe is positive towards you. Rather, you will think like that, very nice. No. Slowly you would realize that not even 5% is positive to you, rather it is negative. All these relatives, all those friends, all those recommendations, all these things are just a big zero. A wheel of a bullock cart. I just give an example. Take it like that. But don't get nervousness. Don't get, scared off. But if you, by very small thing, if you get scared off, why to study Shastras? That is the question. Those who did not study Shastras, those who are not trained in a Gurukula, may get scared for a small thing and big thing. You put in yatne krute yadi na siddhyati kotra doshaha. Note down. Yatne krute yadi na siddhyati kotra doshaha. Yatne krute yadi na siddhyati kotra doshaha. See, you have put in a number of efforts. Nevertheless, the result was not in favor of you. But there is no your mistake. From your side, you have done everything. So, what is said? Karmanyeva adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. You should not just back of me. Should not go back. No, I may get, I may not get. Don't be pessimistic. Always one should be optimistic. Because tomorrow you have to teach the younger generation. Once you follow, once you put in practice, that's all. One of my gurus, Vedanti, his son came and said, I lost my cycle. Okay, it is not ours, so it is gone, that's all. Okay. No more discussion. You cannot go on discussing about it. You are careful. Whether it is silver, whether it is gold or money, we take all the precautionary steps. Nevertheless, sometimes we lose things. And some people you come across, always they lose their cell phone. Always the thieves enter their house, not once or twice. They go on telling these tales. Why is it happening only? And continuously, whenever you telephone or speak to some people, nowadays especially, what will you hear? Diseases, hospital, doctors, their cheatings, etc. All these things only you hear. Nothing else. I am fine, I am okay. Would you hear from any single person? Whether it is this country or that country? This state or that state? No. So, I told my, because I cut short generally, health should not be discussed in our house. There are certain hard and fast rules in our house. No. If one gets a favor, beat him with a stick. That will go. That kind of very hard decisions I take. No. How come? Huh? You bring some way to chaku, some knife. You bring, I do not bring, because you may have doubts about me. That is rusted. Ferrous oxide. You know rusted? Rust. I will cut. Let us invite 1 lakh people. Now it is not possible, only 50. So I will cut. Will I get septic or not? I give in writing that I am not going to die. It will not affect me. It will not help me with septic. So, tetanus toxoid TT injection I don't take. No. There is tetanus itself is not there. I do not believe in tetanus. You have talked about tetanus toxoid. That is your cup of tea. I am sorry. You cannot go on discussing health and all this. There are many things in Shastras you have seen. You have heard 14 Vidyasthanams. How much knowledge you gained? Isn't it? Within a short period, you have the knowledge of Yoga, Sankhya, Vedanta, Mimamsa, this, that, and all. So like that, there are more important things to discuss than health. That is our way of just doing things. Someone may accept, may not accept. In one, this thing is there now. Kanyashalkam, one drama is there in Telugu, 1869. There he says, see what is there, whether Kalidasa likes something or not. Guruji does not like the dondakaya, the small donda, bimbaphala. Curry we make, donda small, this one, green. That curry Guruji doesn't like. Guruji's wife, what she is doing, since that creeper is there in backyard, regularly she cooks that curry only. The person who is alive, his karma, his adrushtam is like that. Ishtam is like that. Who is bothered about your likes or dislikes? Huh? Isn't it? So don't discuss someone does not like, etc. So arakshitam tishtati daiva rakshitam surakshitam daiva hatam vinashyati jivatyanatho pivane visajjitah krata prayatno pigruhena jivati. So sometimes someone tried for Vice Chancellor's post. I told him you won't get it. He said, my name is already there with the minister. You won't get it. And some days ago, he telephoned and said some Karnataka person is taken over. Who can? No doubt. Harinapi Harenapi. Harinapi Harenapi. When you discuss with people or when you want to convince some children or some people who are Pratipanda, we are going to study with Pratipanda. Harinapi Harenapi. Brahmanapi Sorairapi. Brahmanapi Sorairapi. Harinapi Harenapi. Brahmanapi Sorairapi. Lalata likhita lekha parimarshtan shakyate. Lalata likhita rekha. Lalata likhita rekha parimarshtam na shakyate. Parimarshtam na shakyate. Harinapi Vishnu. Harenapi even by Shiva. Brahmanapi, he who created you, specialty. Surairapi, let all the devatas come. Lalata likhita rekha, whatever Brahmalipi this is called, this is something written like that. Nobody can read it. If the handwriting is not good, then what you say? Hey, what is this Brahmarata? Brahmalipi. That means Brahma writes like this. Entire life just within all the things. So, Lalata Likhita Rekha, whatever Rekha is here, that is your destiny. Nasi. Parimarshtam, to wipe out, Nashakyate, impossible. Whether you believe it or not, we Nastikas may say, I don't believe. Okay, Baba, why are you like that? Why are you just like a Manmatha? And health, you won't get any problem because Patanjali says under Sarvadhatikayako, Nasya kinchit drijati. But this person is not seen sick. He won't be sick. He is never sick. What is this? Patanjali Mahābhāṣyam. Not me. So, why are you not having very good, beauty, attractive figure? And then why not sharpest brain on earth? And also good strength, etc. Why? First, tell me about you. Why are you born like that? He said, genes are like that. Okay, Baba. Genes are like that now. Is there any hard and fast rule that genes should not be like that also? Why only like this only? What is the cause? You are saying you are a Hetuvadi. Tell me the Hetu first about you. And then we will go to other people. You should have very good personality, very good health, wealth, next education, and very good bandhuvarga, etc., etc. Okay, all these things. Why are you not having? Who objected you from getting all these things? Why can't you prevent death? You are under control of something. And you do not believe karma, Siddhānta. Okay, Baba, I also do not believe after you will come. First of all, tell me how I can't prevent death. What is the problem? So, these things won't go unless and until you prove otherwise. The otherness, we can discuss later. So, it is a waste of time to discuss with such people. Some people there are, even in BVP, Bharatiya Yuddha Parishad, who earlier were Nastikas. Then at once there was some problem, they became Nastikas, and now if you say anything against Sri Krishna, they will bring a revolver and shoot you. That means they are they are either this side or that side. Why? Manasika samasya. These for such people there is no Vaidyam. With a psychiatrist, he himself is a great psychiatrist. I asked my students, MS students, you go to a doctor. A doctor is supposed to be, may not have six packs, but at least healthy. Whenever you go to doctor, he or she will say, please come, sit down. What is your problem? Because he or she is already suffering from some disease or the other. And if you give a sharp chapeta, he will fall. Is he or she supposed to fall like that? Hey, what are you doing? No. That means they themselves are very, very weak. And they became doctors, fortunately or unfortunately. So, why all this? That is the verse. Harinapi harenapi brahmanapi savairapi lalata likita rekha parimashtu na shakyate. That means we have to. So, Ujjoganam, later some other verses I will tell later. Ujjoga Purusha Lakshanam. These people, how translate, you know? All the Purushas, gents should do job, not karma. There is, you ask for translation. People are translating like this. It is our karma to hear to them. Huh? Ujjaga Purusha Lakshanam. What is there? One thing is Purusha, that means person. The word person is from Purusha. Purusha should put in some effort, then Daivam. Purusha into Daivam. Purusha plus Daivam. So Daivam will do its duty. First you put in your effort. So Ujjogaha means Prayatna, Purusha Lakshanam. A person's dharma, a person should do that. That means should not leave everything to Daivam. Okay? Because if a lion sits like just like that with open mouth, nahi suptasya samhasya pravishanti mukhe murgaha, the just animals make a row and they start entering the samhas sing. No, samha also has to go and it has to do something. Those verses I will give you later. First, come back. Now it is your. There is clear. If something does not happen, oh my God, did not happen. People are dying that they make that virus. This is too weak. Some people are just heart stroke. Why? He is afraid of getting, he may get corona na godari. Something like that. We do not believe in those things. So anyway, but they look at you as a different personality. Let them. No happen false, nothing happens. What is there? Nothing happens. They may say you, he is a different personality. She does not mingle with others. He does not. Why should I mingle with you? In what respect? Are you a match to me? If you are a match to me, I will mingle with you. You are not a match to me. You take 5 minutes for a single sentence. You cannot speak fluently. Nor can think, nor can understand. Then how far will this go? Togetherness? Never. Forget about it. Come on. So, no, you proceed with too many shastras. If you study, then you cannot be bent because you know too much.
I'll straight away go to the Mahābhāṣyam.
Do you want to study Vyākaraṇa?
No, you gave a lot of other verses as well.
Those verses, no, don't touch them. That is just.
I'm not touching all this. I just wanted to say
don't touch it. Now at least. I'm going home, you touch those things only. But for the timing, they are, what are they called? What are they called? Extra information. What the companies give? Companies in
incentives.
Not incentive. What do you call it?
Bonus.
This is bonus information. You should tell my students also. Apart from the lesson, I will tell you many things. Those are bonus. What is bonus? For which I am not paid. I am paid the salary. For that I am teaching something. But I am not receiving anything. But still I am teaching certain things which are good or outside general vyavahara.
Brahmanena na mlechitavai na mlechitavai na apabhashitavai.
That means mlechitavai is the meaning.
Apabhashana.
Brahmana should not
speaking wrongly, which means not in accordance to the Vyākaraṇa. That which is not in accordance to the Vyākaraṇa is mlecha. Dushtaha shabdaha swarato varnato va mithya.
Don't read to save time, just give the essence.
One story that you said it was so interesting that one Asura did yaga because he wanted to kill Indra.
Huh? Huh?
One Asura did an yaga because he wanted to kill Indra, because Indra killed his ex-son. So he just wanted to do some yaga, but the Prohita mispronounced the word.
You are saying Prohita, Purohita.
Purohita.
Now Puraha, beforehand, Hitam.
Hitam.
He is Purohita. Don't ask me all these people are doing or not. I do not consider them as Purohita. Because you may just pay me back by the same coin. How can you say? I did not say that. It is said in Rigveda, Agnimihile Purohitam Yajnasya Devam Mrityam Hodharam Saptadhatamam. This is from Rigveda. That thing I am telling. Okay.
So Indrasya Shatruhu was the thing, but Antodhata
Tatpurusha Samasa.
Tatpurusha Samasa. Bahuvrihi.
By Samasasya Sotra, the Sotra Samasasya is there, Antodhata.
Antodhata. No chet Aduda.
Indraha Shatruhu Yasya Saha.
Indraha Shatruhu Yasya Saha.
That is Bahuvrihi. Then will be Pora Prakriti Swara. Isn't it? So, Ajyate Prayoktavya Antodataha Prayoktaha. Isn't it? Antodate Prayoktavya Ajyataha Tiya Prayoktaha. Antodata he is supposed to do. That means Indrasya Shatrur Bhava, Shatruhu Shatayita. You should kill, okay, the son of Tashta should kill Indra. That is the meaning he is supposed to express. So then he has to pronounce that as Antodata Swara.
Antodata.
Indra Shatruhu. But he said Indra Shatru. Ajyadata he pronounced it. The meaning became Bahurihi. That means Indraha Shatruhu Yasyasaha. The son who is going to be born should be killed by Indra. Indra came and killed.
So it became vice versa. So either mispronunciation of Swara or Varna, Tam Artam, that will not be intended as how he wanted to express. So what will happen?
Intended meaning cannot be
expressed in that. So then what will happen? That itself will become a Vajrayata and then that will kill the person itself. So that is Yajamana.
Use the terminology. Don't say that person means the person who is a passerby on the road will not be killed. Yajamana himself
will be killed because that itself will become like a boomerang as a Vajrayata. The examples that we saw was from Krishna Yajurveda and Shatapatha Brahmana.
Shatapatha Brahmana. Shatapatha Brahmana is related to Shukla Yajurveda. Those things I will
So for that reason, let us not employ Dushta Shabdaha, for which we have to know the Vyākaraṇa.
So this Tashta is performing the yajna. He wanted a son by name of Vrutra, okay, who will kill Indra, because earlier Tashta's son was killed by Indra. So now he wants to take revenge. But due to the mispronunciation of this mantra, Indra himself became a Shatru Shatayita killer, okay, of Vrutra, and this Yajamana is killed. Sharma, you have doubt?
Yeah. So both right and wrong were part of the Ved mantras. Like Swahe Indra Satru Vardhaswa, right?
Swahendra Shatru Vardhaswa Swaha. Indra Shatru Vardhaswa. Swaha is used when you are performing a homa. Swaha is actually wife of Agni. So Swaha is to be Agnaya Swaha, Agnaya Idanna Mama, like that it goes. Now tell me.
So that mantra he said, and the Ucharan was wrong, little wrong, so that
in terms of Swara. Sometimes it said in terms of Varna also.
Yeah, so in both, so the right and wrong mantras, so I'm saying that it should be the mantra should be something else, but he spoke something else. So now
don't explain like that to students.
Okay.
When you are saying the mantra, as far as the form, Sarupam of the mantra is concerned, but as far as Swara is concerned,
Swara is not part of the same mantra. Isn't the Swara part?
Swahendra Shatra Vardhasva. Swahendra Shatra Vardhasva, something like that. Swahendra Shatra Vardhasva, something like that he pronounced. Adyudatta. So what happens? Instead of Antodatta, Udatta for the last letter is Antodatta.
Yes.
It is, if it is Adyudatta, it is the first Ach. Swara is for Ach only, not Hal. Isn't it? So due to the wrong pronunciation of not mantra, what you are saying is mantra. No. Wrong pronunciation of mantra you can say, but in terms of swara, it is of two types. A varna may be mispronounced. For example, Ashvaha, Asvaha, someone says.
Fine.
But here what happened, this swara is wrongly uttered.
Okay. So, so swara is not part of the Ved mantras, or is it like Swarupam? Is it part of the Swarupam or not? Okay, no. Okay, no.
Swarupam means the form. For example, I will give you a mantra.
Om Bhurбhuvasvaha.
Om Bhurбhuvasvaha, like that. Form is Om Bhurбhuvasvaha. But Om Bhurбhuvasvaha with swara. Is it clear? Outside, you have to pronounce all the Veda mantras with swara only, according to Pāṇini Sutra. But in Yaga, all the Vedas except Samaveda have to be recited in Ekashruti. Ekashruti, same Shruti.
With the swara or without swara?
In Loka or Yaga, you tell me the purpose.
Yaga.
Yaga, except Samaveda, all Vedas in Ekashruti. That means without the difference of Udatta, Anudatta.
Oh. So in Yaga, no swara should be part of it.
Only except Samaveda. Careful when you are saying. You should
except Samaveda.
As perfect as Pāṇini when you speak. That is just a sign that you have studied Vyākaraṇa, Mahābhāṣyam.
Okay.
You are very, very careful. You won't commit a mistake. My student was telling me, one student, girl student, sir, you won't commit mistakes. That's why they are not. There was a strike. I should not conduct classes. They have come, but they are not. They are afraid of asking me directly to say, sir, don't conduct classes. We are on strike. They cannot say because I am very strict. Within a particular time, you have to finish your MPhil, PhD, etc. etc. I was never late to any meeting or class in 31 years of my service. 37 years. Now out of question, forget about it. So what happens now? Perfection. What is it?
Except Samaveda.
In Yajna Karma. Okay? Yaga, etc. you are doing. You do not use this Udatta Anudatta Swara. Yajna Karma, Ajapanyonka Samasu, but during Japa. Nyonkas are there, 16 mantras ending in O, not Om. Those are called Nyonkas. And Samaveda is there. With respect to Japa, Nyonka and Sama, you have to pronounce always, whether it is in Yaga or outside, with Traisvaryam. Three swaras, Udatta Anudatta Swara, with Traisvaryam. Elsewhere in Yaga, Rigveda, Yajurveda, Atharva Veda, you can go with
Ekstuti.
Not Ekshruti. Speak Sanskrit, not Hindi. Ekashruti.
Ekshruti.
Ekashruti. Ekashruti is where the difference of Udatta, Anudatta, Swara is not felt.
Okay. So, but in this Yaga, the Tvashta
example. This is with Swara. Bhadranganne Vishnayama Devaha Ekashruti.
Okay.
Am I clear?
Okay, clear, very clear. So this part I was confused. Thank you. So in this Yaga, what Tvashta did, he added a swara and that to Anudatta Swara, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Udatta Swara.
Udatta Swara. Okay. So he added Udatta Swara, which make it wrong pronunciation.
He was supposed to pronounce Antodatta.
Antudatta.
He pronounced Adyudatta.
Antudatta. Okay.
That was the mistake he committed. Therefore, since the meaning has changed, the Vajrayuda of Indra, direct hit. There is no question of going this way or that. Direct. He is killed. Who committed the mistake?
Yajmana.
Yajmana, he is not well versed in Vedas. He cannot pronounce. Ritik. But although the Purohita committed the mistake, because he asks this person to do that sankalpa. Asmine Vittmana Vyāvahari Chandravane Samsare Gotraha Subrahmanya Sharma Aham Yagam Karishye. Something like that you say. So that Phalitam Phalam would reach both good or bad. Yajmana only. Because Purohita did not do his sankalpa with his nama and gotra. He asks the Yajmana to pronounce his nama and gotra and say Karishye and then drop some water through. You know Puja Vidhanam. Fortunately, I need not explain. If it is a foreigner, I have to sit him and say, he puts the hand like this or like this or like, why not like this? Karma. It is not a joke. Getting good students is also Purajana Sukritam. Otherwise, someone will come to you and he will eat away half of your Shakti. So now, is it clear what happened?
Yes. So I understood that. But again, one last question on this. Like, first you said that ekah Shruti done by the Purohita.
Want to separate Eka Shruti like that.
Ekah Shruti.
Why make it a samasa Eka Shruti?
Eka Shruti. So Purohita did the Eka Shruti. Purohita should be doing the Eka Shruti of a Ved mantra, right?
It was not a yaga. It is not applicable here.
Oh, this was not a yaga.
That is yaga. This is not a yaga. It is an abhichara homa.
Abhichara homa, yes.
If you want to kill or trouble your enemies, there are mantras in Atharva Veda called abhichara mantras. Abhichara means
okay.
Abhichara means himsa.
Himsa. Okay.
If you want to do some himsa to your enemy, there are mantras in Atharva Veda.
Got it.
He was doing abhichara homa. The Purohita mispronounced the swara. So the Vajrayuda came and hit the Yajmana. Yajmana is killed. This is due to the Shabda Swarato Varnato Va. Here it is Swarataha from Swara. Due to wrong Swara, what he means is that. Is it clear?
This part again clear. Abhichara Yaga. Now another question. On Abhichara Yaga, I understood that.
Not Abhichariya.
Homa. Abhichara.
Abhichara Homa. Slowly.
Abhichara Homa.
Homa. Do you consume this thing? What you call this?
Onion.
Do you eat these red onions?
Red onions, no. White. Red onion. Yeah. Red onion, yes.
You eat red, not white. So white onion may be useful for some health. Probably it is very good. It keeps away 100 insects, etc. outside. So now and then, for health reasons, you may take. But don't take these onions because they will be mispronunciation. Non-vegetarian and these onions are of no use. Actually, we are taught in childhood it is equal to Mamsahara.
Oh, okay. I'll stop today.
Just only acidity, the increasing acidity, there is no use of those eating this onion. So pronunciation, if you want to be clear, then slightly follow certain these things. In our house, to newly delivered ladies who use it to give brandy to sustain the pains, body pains. So that does not mean that you will go to shop and stand in the queue in the COVID thing and give me. You may have money, you may have everything, but as medicine, namamsa bhakshane doshaha namadhyene cha mayi sune nipravrittiresha bhodanam nivrittistu mahaphala. Manusmriti, I will tell you tomorrow, Sumitra, because you are eagerly waiting to note down as many shlokas, as many mantras as possible. and just shaft the people. Hey, nobody will come into the street. Wow.
I want to see that. I want to imagine that.
Just to think about it. Oh my God, coming, run. Go to that street. Don't go this. Go a roundabout. No problem. 1 more kilometer, but it is better than having this kind of hunting. So, is it over? Huh?
No, last question is there still there. So I'm saying that
earlier it was last question. No,
it
was the last question. It is the last question. It was the last question. Last question. Okay, go ahead.
So I was correcting the abhichara homa. I'm correcting myself.
Oh my God! Don't bring okay. So the sometimes says correct. That means if she gave me a certificate that I have correctly pronounced. Yesterday, our tenant came, bargained some things. I said something, and he said correct. Okay, give you a certificate. Thank you. This is a common word used across the globe.
So I was saying that the Satru Vardhaswa and you said that the two swaras. So I'm saying both the word, was it part of the Vedas? Because like you said that Ved mantra has a mantra, the Shakti. So even if the mantra is not there in the Veda, can that also mantra will have the Ved mantra Shakti? So I'm saying
naturally, if you change this swara, what will happen? Meaning will change.
But
automatically it will have Shabda has got this swara now. Because with all the Shikshokta Prakara, you are perfectly pronouncing these things now. That means it.
But that the wrong pronunciation is not part of the Vedas, right? Or is it?
How can there be wrong swaras in Veda? Your question amounts to that. There is a particular swara in Veda. According to that swara, one has to pronounce.
Yes.
Then only he will get that result. If he mispronounces, that means it is not. You cannot call it Veda, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. So he should not be getting any result out of it, right?
No,
if I mispronounce it.
It will be mispronunciation. It hit. Actually, what happens is such things are called Arthavada generally. But if you see, unless and until you tell the child there is a bag, there is tiger, there is a cat, etc., he doesn't eat the food. What can you do? How many hours will you go on? How much? Yeah, how many hours can you do trouble with him? So what will you say? Hey, there is tiger, eat quickly. How you immediately eat? So unless and until you tell that there are so many narakas, Maharava, etc., these people won't listen. They go on committing papas, and now not only suffering by themselves, just like what is happening due to their adharma and papas, everything has got except health. 99% people in the world. That also giving trouble to those dharmikas. I do not commit any sin. Why should I commit any sin? But because of those people, I cannot move freely on the road. They ask me to put this thing. I am against putting anything like that. That Guruji's sabji, curry like. You don't like it, but you are forced to do it. For people like us with Atma-Abhimanam, it is very difficult. Living itself has become difficult. So these people are giving trouble to others also who are dharmikas. There are dharmikas. Now, are your doubts are clarified? Or still you
yes.
having some doubt. Just note down the doubts. Next class we will clarify.
Okay.
Is it okay?
Done.
Because although I cannot do that on WhatsApp because I have to go on typing.
Okay.
For some people it is very easy. Some people sometimes what happens if Sumitra gives a message, I just ring up and say, just tell me what is that for. It is better to say these things rather than go on typist job.
So next time I will come 15 minutes before. Next time I will come 15 minutes.
Come, no problem. What is there? Okay. So Sumitra, is it over? Let us call it a day. That means let us finish the job. Is it okay? Understood, Balaji? Next day. Saktumeva. No. It is what he says. Yadadhitam.
Yadadhitam. Yadadhitam avijñātam. Nigate naiva shabdyate. Anagna
viva, correct.
Shushkaidho na tajwalati karhichit.
Karhichit means never. It does not burn. It forever never burns. Just like a dry stick which is thrown into non-agni. That means what? If you throw a dry stick, okay, into waters, will it burn? No. Similarly, yad adhitam yat, which shabda is adhita. That means adhita means shabda rupena, form, swarupa only. Abhijnatam, but not knowing the meaning. That means shabda is known, artha is not known. Adhitam means it is learned. Learned as a shabda. Take a mantra. Tachanyo ravranemahe adhitam. Artha abhijnatam. The artha jnana is not there. You do not know the meaning. Kevalam negadenaiva pathamatrenaiva shabdyate ucharyate. It is just like a patha you are pronouncing. That means you know the form swarupam, but you do not know the artha meaning. That one is equal to, it is on a par with a dry stick which is thrown into anagni. Anagni means water only. What else is there? There is a kind of expression to show that not agni. That means in agni, have you thrown, it would have burned. But it is a different thing than agni. It is different from agni. No doubt it is a dry stick. Nevertheless, it will never burn. Is it clear? Huh?
Yeah.
Yato, which shabda, which one? Adhitam is learned by shabda. Ajnatam, avijnatam, without knowing the meaning. Nigadenaiva, pathamatrenaiva, just like a patha. Shabdyate is being pronounced, recited. Saha anagnau, in a non-agni, shushkaidhaha iva, like a dry stick. Karhichitu, never, jalati, burns. It will never burn. Is it clear? No. So, yadadhitam avijnatam negadena iva shabdyate anagnaviva shushkaidhaha natajalati karhichitu. Next.
Tasmat anarthakam madhigishmahityadhyayam Vyākaraṇam yadadhitam.
Still Tamil influence is there on your reading this thing. Tasmat anarthakam madhigishmahi iti adhyayam Vyākaraṇam. Therefore, anarthakam, the one which doesn't have any meaning, that means of which the meaning is not known, such a thing is not pronounced, is not uttered. Ma adhigishmahi. Okay? That means to recite, recitation. Ma adhigishmahi, we never recite a thing of which the meaning is not known. For that purpose, you have to study Vyākaraṇam. If you know Vyākaraṇam, then you will know the meaning also. Through Prakriti Prachaya Vibhaga. Is it clear? Next. Next.
Yes.
Proceed. Why are you waiting?
I was unmuting. I muted. Whenever you speak, I mute myself so that the disturbance won't be.
You are doing that business also is there for you. Forgot. Proceed.
Yastu prayunkte.
Yastu prayunkte. Whoever is prayunkte means making prayoga.
Yastu prayunkte kushalaha visheshe shabdan yathavat vyavahara kale. Saha anantamapnoti. So anantamapnoti. Jayam paratra bhagyogavid dushyati chapa shabdaihi.
What you can do is you just see that coming lesson before coming to the class.
Sure. I will read it a couple of times.
So, yastu prayunte kushalo visheshaha shabdan yatha vadvyavahara kale sonantamapnoti jayam paratra vagyoga viddushyati cha pashabdaihi. This is a verse, not mantra. No, there are certain mantras, there are certain verses. Here, yastu prayunte yaha kushalaha. Kushalaha means Vyākaraṇa, who knows Vyākaraṇa, yaha panditaha. Yeah? Visheshe, in Visheshartha, in a specific meaning, prayunte is employing the shabdas. Huh? Shabdan yathavat. Yathavat means shikshokta prakarena. As the pronunciation is prescribed by Siksha, like that, if he is employing these shabdas, when Vyavahara Kale, when you are doing some business, that is just day-to-day transactions, Saha Anantam Apnoti Jayam Paratra. Saha Paratra in Sarga Anantam Jayam Apnoti. He will have Sarga Sukha. He will enjoy the comforts in Sarga. That is unending, Anantam. I shall tell you the origin of this shloka. Okay? Anantam Apnoti. Who is the person? Vagyoga Vittu. Who knows the Shabda and the relation with the Artha. With means who knows. Vedajnane. So, Vachaha Yogam Vetti Iti Vagyoga Vittu. That person. Okay? Then Dushyati cha apashabdaihi. Apashabdaihi. By apashabda prayoga, Dushyati, he will get adharma. Dosham praptanoti. Is it clear? Huh? So, here, whichever Vyākaraṇa, whoever learnt Vyākaraṇa, Visheshe, Artha Visheshe, Prayunte, Shabdan Prayunte, who is employing the Shabdas, Yathavat. Yathavat means as they are means following Shiksha Shastram. Because Shiksha Shastram is after all. Now only some people are coming to know that there is a Shastram called Shiksha, unfortunately. Actually, Shiksha is the beginning of the Shastram, but people have forgotten Shiksha. Shiksha? What is it? They will ask you. So, then what happens? Vyavahara Kale. Sonantama Pranoti Jayam Paratra. Paratra Iha. Paratra Iha means in this one. Paratra means there. There means in Swarga. Saha, that person who employed the Shabdas as per Shiksha Shastram, Anantam Jayam Apnoti. He is getting Jaya, that means Sarvotkarsha, good prosperity, you can say, that are there. Vagyogavit. Who is that person? Vagyogavit. Who knows the Sambandha between Vak and Artha. Dushyati cha apashabdaihi. Apashabdaihi, by apashabdas, he will get doshas. Saha dushyati dosham prapnoti, dharmam prapnoti. Is it clear? Then he says, Kaha.
Vagyoga Videva.
That means dushyati cha apashabdaihi, you said that person will get dosha or adharma. Who is that person? Question. Vagyoga Videva. There is only a person who learned Vyākaraṇa, who knows the yoga, that is Sambandha between Vak and Artha. That person only. Oh, by learning Vyākaraṇa, a person gets adharma. Oh, is coming like that, no meaning? Now proceed. Beautiful discussion. Kaha Vagyoga Videva, naturally, because Vagyoga Videva, he said about Vagyoga Videva. The same person will get the dosha also. Dosha, that's all. Then. How come it? By learning Vyākaranam, knowing Vagyoga, one should get dharma. Now you are saying that person will get dosha. What is this? Why it is so? Kutaha etatu? Why so?
Yo hi shabdan janatyapashabdan apyasau janati.
The one who knows shabdas, adi shabdas, also knows apashabdas. You know bhedaha. Okay? You also know vedaha, bhedaha, vedaha. Those apashabdas, those things also. You know badha, sadhu shabda. You know bhadha. Bhada and bada, too weak to pronounce. So, you know the apashabdas also. Yaha shabdan janati, the one who knows sadhu shabdas, also knows Also, no, apashabdas also.
Yathaiva hi shabdagyane dharmah evam apashabdagyane apya dharmah. Athava
one way. I will start. Yatha Shabdagyane, what did you say? Shabdagyane dharma. And why would Apashabda? Apashabdagyane adharma. Just what you said, paying by the same coin. You said Jnane dharma. Okay. And the person Apashabdaihi dushyati, I said, because just like through Shabdas one will get dharma, he will also get adharma through Apashabda Jnana. And now, furthermore, beautiful discussion. Furthermore,
Athava bhuyana dharmah prapnoti.
It is karma. Otherwise, let me tell you frankly, he will be getting more adharma. The person who learns Vyākaraṇam will get more adharma than dharma. Why? Read out.
Bhuyamso apashabdaha alpiyamsah shabda iti.
That's all. It is hetu. Why? Because there are less number of shabdas or shabdas and more number of apashabdas. Because a single shabda may vary from person to person, village to village, town to town, state to state, country to country. He gives examples. So, a single shabda, you know sadhu shabda, you got jnana of 1 tola, 10 grams. You know more apashabdas, 4 or 5 apashabdas, 40 grams of adharma you will get. Then, so
ekaikasya hi shabdasya bahavo apabhramshaha.
Ekaikasya shabdasya bahavo, how to read? Bahavo apabhramshaha, akara praslesha. Don't say bahavo. If you want to
Bahawopa bhramshaha.
In between you should not pronounce a. What these people generally say? Bahavo apabhramshaha.
Wherever they see that avagraha, they stop only.
Akara praslesha. So bahavaha apabhramshaha. If you split sandhi. Otherwise, tell me, Balaji.
Sir, what is the meaning of the word bhramsha?
Bhramsha.
Bhramsha.
Bhramsha means to slip.
To slip. Okay.
Means to slip. Bhrashtachara. Bhramsha. From achara, he is bhrashta.
Okay. So somewhere.
Apabhramsha means here from the Shastra. Shastra prescribes something, no?
Yes.
He is bhrashta. Niti is there. He is bhrashta from that. That's why he is called bhrashta. So bhrashta achara. His achara is called bhrashtachara.
Somewhere it is mentioned smriti bhramshat buddhinasho buddhinashat pranashyati.
That is from Bhagavad Gita.
Okay.
That is from Bhagavad Gita. Krodhat bhavati sammohat smriti vibhramaha smriti bhramshat buddhinashat vinashyati. I
was connecting there. That's why.
Your mind is actually running across. This is from Bhagavad Gita, Bheshma Parva of Mahābhārata. So, Smriti Bhranshat, when he slips from Smriti, then Buddhinasha, Buddhi doesn't work. He forgets everything. Then Vinashyati. What is remaining for him? Throw him. Send him away. You are unfit.
Gone case. I said gone case.
Okay. Right. So, athava ekaikasya shabdasya bahavaha apabhramshaha gauriti shabdasya, shabda means sadhu shabda only. Okay? Gauriti shabdasya bahavaha apabhramshaha gavi, goni, gota, gopotarika, not the limit, not comprehensive. Iti evam adaya. Gaya in Hindi, avu in Telugu, and Tamil. Cow, Telugu, Tamil cow. Pashu.
Yeah, pashu.
Pashu, everything is a pashu. Okay, special rudhyartha. Pashu means specially this thing. Okay, anyway. Like that, all these are apabhramshas. We are aryas. We use Sanskritam. Who are they? What? Balaji, tell me, who are they? If you are Aryas, who are they? Mlechas.
Mlechas, they are Mlechas.
Mlechas, because they speak apashabdas only. These are some Mlechanam. We do not accept that. So it should be very clear in the Sanskritam. Vyākaraṇa Samskara. Got it? Next.
Atha Yovāgyogavit.
Atha yaha avagya ayavagyogavit. The one who does not, did not study Vyākaranam, that means who does not know the Vagyoga.
Ajñānam tasya sharanam.
What about him? If suppose a lion is there, it kills a Brahmana. Will the lion get papa, brahmacharya dosha or not? No. Ajñānam tasya sharanam. It doesn't have the jnana. Due to ajnana, if the sin is committed, it is okay. But not for human beings, because human beings have got the yogyata to study and learn shastras. If they do not study, if one does not study shastras, dharma shastra, etc., and he pretty well knows that this particular person is a brahmana, and still knowing well he kills, there will be papa, brahmacharya dosha. Ahantavyo brahmana. A brahmana should not be killed, says Veda. Are you getting? Any doubts in today's lesson? We have to discuss a lot on this verse.
Very clear. Very clear.
Meanwhile, some Nastika also enters the scene. We will discuss Nastika. He doesn't leave you, Amma. Once you come
And he is very frank.
Huh?
He is very frank, point or bang on.
Nothing to conceal, nothing to hide. No hidden charges. Everything is open. Generally, Vyākaraṇa lesson does not run like this. There won't be any laughing or smiling or doing this thing, that thing. Avabhyoga videva. Like that it goes. It is nerasa, nirrasa, nerasa, without any rasa, juice, no. So you should be cracking some jokes now and then within, so that what happens, so people are, they will enjoy. Otherwise, what is this? They will run away. Okay. Om Namah Pāṇini Vācāṇam Shabda Vidyāsam Pradāyakatam Jom Shadam Shaparam Jom Okay.
Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad.